Hello and welcome to a bit of an additional video. I'm trying to keep my videos every day. You guys enjoy it and I'm enjoying it. Creating a video, it can be anything every day, whether it be an unboxing or a review or a tactics video or a painting showcase, a White Dwarf first look, a pre-order, a news video, a FAQ. I just really enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing one every day. Certainly changes it up from 2 a week. You know, the Warhammer Wednesday and the knife or motorcycle video on the Sunday that I create. And I feel that at the moment I'm living in quite a privileged time in the hobby. There's releases nearly every week, more codexes, more new miniatures, more books. Just, I've never seen the hobby like this before. It's just incredible. So the topic of this video, if you haven't already seen by the title, is just how thick are the Legio Custodes Aquilon Terminators? Because they're pretty thick, and I have highlighted just how thick they are in both of their reviews. So if anything, this video will serve as a go-to size comparison video for these Aquilon Terminators. I know that I do a size comparison in their reviews, but I just wanted a separate video where people can just quickly go to it and watch it without it being a full review of the models themselves. And it's also made me think of creating another video just focusing on the rules and how good these Terminators are, because these are pretty much the best of the best and they're Terminators. So that's made me create a new video just looking at that aspect of them. Especially as we've got these models and we've got the rules already in the Inferno book. So without further ado, let's do some size comparisons. So these are thick boys. I mean, grabbed some thick units. I think the Contemptor is quite thick. I think the Primaris Redemptor Dreadnought is quite a thick boy. And also I've grabbed the Telamon. Oh, I'm missing the Leviathan. I'll go grab that too. So this is really like a thick sort of comparison. There are no skinny, thin sort of models in this lineup. You know, there's a Centurion. I'll go grab some more and we'll zoom out a little bit, because I don't think your computer screen can take this much thickness. You might get a Windows error or something. Okay, I found some more thickness. There's a Leviathan Dreadnought, and also, don't know why, but we've just got a Death Guard Lord of Contagion there as well. So let's break all of this down. So starting off, let's just have this guy. Let's look at him compared to the other sort of Terminators. Well, this is just your standard Terminator, but he's got the Cyclone missile launcher. You look at that, and he is a fair bit bigger. You know, his head is up there as opposed to down there. Yeah, even with the Cyclone missile launchers, it still doesn't top that top plate and his bit of hair there. Let's just do a thickness comparison. Smaller base too, compared to the 50mm, I think it is. Yeah, I mean, huge. Let's compare him to the other Terminators. So this is the Tartarus pattern. Looks tiny, doesn't he? Looks tiny. Could the Custodian Guard hold his head while he's sort of running at him or trying to take swipes at him at arm's reach maybe? Very small. And then the Cataphracti. Still, Cataphracti's a bit bigger, a bit taller, but I mean, I thought these models were big, but the Custodian one just shrinks them down a fair bit. So there you go. And then let's look at these Aggressors. Now these Aggressors are actually, you know, Primaris sort of height. So they're almost the same height, as you can see, with that hood. Almost the same height as a Custodian Guard. But then, top plate is taller, and then they've got the hair as well. But the frag launchers almost pip him to the post. But look where the shoulders are. The shoulders are a fair bit higher. But yeah, if anything, the Gravis armoured Aggressors come quite close to the Custodians. And obviously you look at the difference in detail though. And then let's have a look at the Centurion. So the Centurion is
very, very thick.
probably the
thickest.
He's almost as tall as he is wide. I mean, this is a wide
Thick.
model.
Thicker
Than the Custodian Guard on the
thickness
scale. But then when you think that it's just a normal Space Marine inside a sort of a exosuit, then you sort of understand that there's not a lot in between the Space Marine and outside the suit. Base is the same size though, I'd like to say straight away. I always thought these were pretty big, bases, but actually same size base. Unfortunately, Custodian Guard loses it to the
thickness
there. But you look at that power fist compared to the Centurion. I mean, the Centurion's isn't even a power fist, it's just a fist, which is a shame. But fist looks same size, if not a bit bigger. But there you go. So Centurion's still
king thickness.
Then you look at a Dreadnought though. I mean, yeah, Dreadnought is
thicker.
But there's not an awful lot in it, really. It's getting there. Definitely is getting there. But but we're comparing it to a Dreadnought. I mean, crikey. Let's have a look at a few more models. Compared to this Lord of Contagion, Custodian Guard is... I don't know whether he's
thicker,
because the Lord of Contagion's got this lovely sort of chainmail type cape thing going on. And they do have the same base though. Height-wise, obviously Lord of Contagion's got all this going on. He's got these spikes that make him a bit
thicker.
I don't know, it's close. It's close. I'd probably say the Contagion just has it. Just. That's a close one though. Very close in terms of
thickness.
Definitely one of the
thickest
sort of plastic models they do. But then again, I'd say he's
thicker
than the Aggressor. Let's just have a look at some Dreadnoughts as well. So compared to the... I think this is the Galatus, I want to say. The Achilles is the one with the spear, I think. But yeah, compared to this Dreadnought, obviously he sort of comes up to the chest plate, which is not too bad for a Contemptor Dreadnought. But yeah, it just goes to show you just how big these Contemptor Dreadnoughts are. Also, it goes to show you the similarities between their lower leg armour. Unfortunately, they don't have the same tassets as the Custodians. I mean, they have these parts here, but nothing to cover their sort of hip joints, just the knee joints. So yep, there you go. I mean, look at the sword. I mean, the sword is taller, much taller than the Terminator. Sword is huge. So there you go. And then let's compare it to the Leviathan. I mean, this is a
thick
Dreadnought. It's not the thickest Dreadnought though. I think that belongs to the Redemptor, quite possibly. But look at that, immense, very, very sort of big, chunky Dreadnought. Custodian barely comes up to the Volkite weapons, as tall as his hips maybe. And this is one of the biggest Dreadnoughts going. And then the Redemptor, it just compared to all the models at the start, it really just miniaturises him. Walking forward, probably goes up to about there on the Redemptor. Could the Redemptor pick him up maybe? Possibly. So there you go. And then finally the tallest sort of Dreadnought with the spiculous bolt launcher is the Telamon. Heavy Dreadnought. Yeah, it really does shrink him down then, because he barely comes up to his sort of groin area. Way below the sort of chest or head or even the top shoulders. But it just goes to show you just how big these Telamon Dreadnoughts are. Whopping great big base too. Bigger base than obviously the Leviathan, and bigger still than the Redemptor. So there you go. That was just my sort of size comparison in the scheme of
thickness
compared to a lot of my other models. I don't think I've missed any, but if I have, or if there were more that you were hoping to see that weren't featured in here, please do put it in the comments below. As always, thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.